Hello, this is Pam Verbarg from the Arc of Greater Boone County, bringing you Empowered Voices. In this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about our upcoming Achieve With Luncheon, which is coming up at the end of April this year. The Achieve With Luncheon, this is actually our third year hosting the luncheon, and it is based on the tagline that kind of goes with the Arc of the United States, which is Achieve with Us. So, how we have themed our speakers each year is bringing someone along who really illustrates and shows in their life that determination to overcome challenges. So our first year, we were really blessed. We had Gary Brackett, former Colts player, joining us. Last year, we had Lonnie Bedwell, who is an extreme adventure athlete who lost his vision in a hunting accident. And this year, we have a gentleman by the name of Cody Clark. And we shifted our focus this year to move a little bit to focus on working with a speaker who has lived experience with disabilities, particularly intellectual disabilities. And Cody comes to us as a person who lives on the autism spectrum. So a little bit about what he is going to be doing is at his speech, he is going to be sharing a lot of his lived experience and talking about his experience growing up with autism. But he's also going to be giving the folks from our community a message about how to support and encourage and engage even more with people with intellectual disabilities in the community. So, and he does that through fun. He's not all a serious speaker. Cody's other piece of what he does is magic. So don't be at all surprised to see a few magic tricks thrown in there in order to engage everybody, but also demonstrate some of the talents and skills that he's built over the years. We've also been super lucky when we engaged with Cody that we were able to engage with him to do something a little extra and special. Because we have this event off-site, a lot of the people that we support are able to participate in that. So after the Leadership Luncheon, Cody's actually going to come over to our campus and do a speech and magic show with the individuals we support as well. So what he's going to do over here, I think his theme is something about self-advocacy. So he's going to speak on self-advocacy and tie in a bunch of his magic with the individuals that we support here on site in our day services program. So we're really excited about that. And to give you a little bit more details on the event itself, we are going to be holding the event on Thursday, April 30th. It starts at 11:30. Lunch will be served around 11:45, and we'll follow that up with our speech with Cody. It is at the Farm Bureau building at the Boone County Fairgrounds. And we also will have some other things for people to enjoy there. We'll have a terrific buffet lunch. But in addition, our Mr. Canary folks will be there with their products. We'll have some of our small business owners also there sharing what they create. And our ARC Artisans program also comes to the event. In addition to that, we'll also have a silent auction. And whether you come to the event or not, you can participate in that silent auction. And we'll be promoting that on our Facebook page so folks know what we have and what is out there. If you are interested in either sponsorship or tickets, you can find that information on our Facebook page, which is the Arc of Greater Boone County. You can also email us at info@thearcgbc.org, or you can call us at the office and talk to Ben at 765-482-6815. And he can give you the lowdown on all of our sponsorship and ticket opportunities. We'll also have a link on our website really, really soon, but I don't have that there yet. But do know the sponsorships in particular are what's making it possible to not only have Cody come to the event itself, but also to come and do an extra bonus talk here on site with the people we support as well. I'm trying to think, are there other things folks might want to know about this? If you want to learn more about Cody, our speaker, his website is Cody Clark Magic, and you can search him that way. He's got some great resources, and he not only loves to come and talk to community groups and groups of people with disabilities, he also goes into schools and talks with youth in high school about, and I think even elementary school, and talks with them about acceptance and the idea of people with disabilities should be included in the community, not excluded, and also does some anti-bullying work with schools too. So he's got some great resources that he can do, and he's down in the Louisville area, so not far from most of the areas of Indiana to make that work. A little bit too on some of the things that we have in the works for some future episodes. You've heard from our self-advocates group, and you've heard from one of our small business owners, but I plan to have our small business owners, more of them, joining me in some of our upcoming episodes. And I also want to have more of our staff and board come and participate as well. So don't be surprised to see some additional guests on the show, so you don't have to just listen to me talk. But we are excited to have some of the additional folks come and join us and talk about what they have going on as well. We'll also probably take a chance and bring Nathaniel in from Mr. Canary Company. We just came back Friday night from our annual line review with Walmart, so we can talk a little bit about how we work with big retailers and how that's a little bit different than direct selling here out of our site, but working with a national brand. So it's pretty exciting. It was a fun visit, sometimes a little unexpected because you never know what you're going to hear when you meet with a retailer. But the Walmart folks were as excited as we were about continuing our relationship and expanding our scope of work with Walmart as well. So it was a great visit. We look forward to seeing you again. And again, thank you for joining us today for Empowered Voices.